Because my dad has such big dreams for me. So every time someone will come to the house and like, when I became like 18, you know, these aunties, they'll come around and say, the way you're hardworking and the way you're beautiful, we'll have to look for you. And my father will we'll have to look for a husband for you. My father will be like, stop. Don't. Because I think when I was getting married, my mom and some of my aunties, they were like, if your father was here, are you even sure he will let you get married? Because your father used to act like he won't let you get married. And I now understand it. When I see things like this, when I see men forcing their wives to stay at home, when I see men forcing their wives to stop work, I understand my dad. Like, he used to see the world and imagine that his daughter, so endowed, so talented, will be forced by somebody to not work because of some kind of selfish reason. Because of some kind of control. I'm sure sometimes when he thought about it, he's like, I can't deal with this. And that's the reason why you see some men, when they have girls, they think they don't have children. Because of men like you, who will take their children and keep them in the house and tell them not to work. So at the end of the day, the children make nothing. My footprints family. My people, there's this thingy that's paining me, like my bile. So I just want to say this: depriving your physically fit, mentally fit wife from working. I don't really want to know the reason. Like, depriving her, stopping her, is a form of abuse. I beg. Let her make the choice. Let her choose not to work for a greater cause. Don't stop her. Desiring personal growth, desiring to earn, or the right to, like, personal growth, earning is a fundamental human right that nobody should be deprived from. It doesn't matter whether they're male or female. Please. No one should deprive people from that. It's a fundamental human right. And every time you stop someone from doing it because you're the head of the family, it's abuse. Let them make the choice. They are adults. They can. Please. And I hear some people saying that, oh, it's normal for women to sit in the house and take care of children. It's normal for wives to sit in the... It's not normal. It's a sacrifice that mothers make for a good cause, because a mother would naturally, most mothers will sacrifice for their children. So I don't know this whole idea of acting like you care a lot about the children more than they do, because you know this whole idea of stopping her from working, it mostly comes from a selfish place. It mostly comes from a selfish place. Please, let her make the choice. She should always, a normal woman, most women, let me say most women, will naturally prioritize their children. So don't act like she's stupid. You don't have to force her to stop working. And it's not normal for women to stay at home and look after kids. They decide to do it. They choose to do it. They're making a huge sacrifice of their own personal lives and growth to undergo this journey. And seriously, all people really need is that little appreciation. Not for you to act like it's your birthright, like you deserve it. Parenting is not a mother's job. It's not. And as a mother or wife, you still have a right to dream, to hope. Yeah. So I sometimes I'm like, what's going on? This life no balance. Because there's some women out there who just want to stay at home and do nothing, and we keep shouting like women should go out there and work, women should seek financial dependence, women should not be a burden to their husbands. But there you are, you have this wife who wants to help out, who wants to work and grow herself, but you're stopping her. Are you serious? Why can't you both work together to cater for the kids and their needs? If she wants to work, let her. If she wants to stay at home, it's her choice. Let it be her choice, please, my brothers. As in my dear uncle, brother, dear husband, you're the head, yeah, but you're supposed to lead and And in the course of your leadership, the people in your family are supposed to flourish, not feel bottled up and frustrated. This thing, financial, how can I say, dependency, is not something that everybody can entertain. It's hard for some people, really hard. I, for one, I'm just one of those persons. I just don't know what I'll do if I'm in that kind of situation. I'm going to burst. Do you know what it means that somebody has been working for 10 years and because they got married, you have to lock them up and tell them they have to stop working? I would love to make that choice myself. Let me say I'm not doing this because I'm putting my kids first. But if I tell you tomorrow that I'm going back to work, I only hope and pray that as the partner and head of the family, you're going to partner with me to make it happen. Not tell me to stop. No, force me. That's the word, actually. Force me to stop doing it. I beg my brother, my uncle, my husband, before you want to do it, think about your daughters. Think about your sisters and think about your moms. Maybe your mom, maybe you grew up seeing your mom like that. Life has changed. What about your daughters? So you're spending all that money to raise your children, to train your girls, just for them to go sit in the house and do nothing with their lives? Some people don't even have a good reason for stopping them. For some people, it's not even the kids. They just want to be in control. Wow. These are the kind of things that people do out here. You think you're just living your life, but you don't know how it affects people. If you have a daughter and you're doing this to the mother, it could go two ways. First, the child might grow up not having any ambition. And that child will just end up like that, doing nothing with their lives. The fact that it's a girl doesn't mean that she doesn't have a right to dream. Girls are made for more than marriage and childbearing. They have a right to dream. Their dreams are valid. Please. And on the other side, if you grow up in a situation like that, personally, if I grew up in a place like that, with this kind of mindset that I have, I'll probably think that marriage is evil. I'll probably think that marriage is just going to lock me up. That's why some people say that marriage is prison. Because you people have painted this whole image of when a woman marries, her life has to end. This is not real, like, on a serious note. And that's why you see a father will have children and he will say he doesn't have children because they are girls. Girls don't have use for life. I beg you. Girls are made for more. Their dreams are valid. They are valid. It's not because there is a girl that their dream is not valid. It's not because it's a woman. Yeah, I'm a wife, but I have dreams. And I expect my husband to support me. That's what good husbands do. They support their wives. So they are already do. I don't know. Seriously, I beg. People should not put someone in that kind of box. Because I'm one person who believes that my husband is my head. Some head themselves. I want to respect you. Like, I want to submit to you. But with this kind of mentality, man, you're just pushing somebody to rebellion. Abba. I beg y'all. Can you scare people they from married? No, not scare people they massa. Person go marry, yes, but no means me life end. I beg. People should slow down. Think about it. If you don't have daughters, think about your sisters. Why would you expect that to do something to somebody like that because it's a woman? So because you have a penis, it gives you the right to go about and doing anything to people's children. It's not fair what you're doing. It's not. So your daughter grows up and refuses to marry because she saw what her mother had to go through in your hands. Because she saw that her mother could not get her one day and earn 1,000 francs and put in her pocket. She had to ask you for pad. She had to ask you for lipstick. She had to ask you for eye pencil. It's depressing. Please. I've said this and I'm still saying it. Let her make the choice. Motherhood is hard. Combining that with being a wife is hard. But if you see women still choose to go out there and work and be able to juxtapose all of these things, it's because it gives them fulfillment. Because no matter how much you serve other people, some women are just not fulfilled except if they feel like their life is moving forward. Their own personal life. Women are not living for other people. No, they have a life as well. So please, I beg, una calm down. Una change this thing. It's not fair. Ha. Mommy. So I have 3 girls, so sometimes it's scary, like I'm raising my children. My prayer for them is work hard, go to Cambridge. I'll pay your school fees if I can. And then tomorrow you tell me my child to stay at home, that you force her to stay at home because she got married. Ha. I beg you. It's not fair. Women are human beings with rights. Yes, marriage is a beautiful thing. But don't scare people away from it with these terrible mentalities. You cannot force your wife to stop working. It's not fair. You cannot stop your wife from earning because you want to gain control. My brother, find different way now. Find different way to tame her, whatever word you want to use. But please, it's a terrible form of abuse, like seriously. It is. I beg. Una stop. Let's change this narrative. It's not funny.